Today's lesson is on linear function patterns. First, we'll look at our vocabulary. A linear function is a function whose graph is a line. For our first example, we're finding a linear function using a graph. Use the graph to write a linear function that relates y to x. The points lie on a line. Find the slope and y-intercept of the line. So first, to find our slope, we can choose 2 points. So we can go ahead and maybe choose 2, 0 and 4, 3. And we'll find our rise over run. So our rise would be 1, 2, 3, and our run would be 1, 2. So for our slope, we have 3 halves. Because the line crosses the y-axis at 0, -3, the y-intercept is -3. So the linear function is y equals 3/2 x minus 3. For our second example, we're finding a linear function using a table. Use the table to write a linear function that relates y to x. First, we will plot the points in the table. So we're going to plot our points. So we have -3, 9. So we'll go over -3 and then up 9. Then we have -2, 7. So we'll go over to -2 and then up to 7. Our next point is -1, 5. So over to -1 and up 5. And then we have 0, 3. So we'll stay here at 0 and go up 3. Now we need to find the slope and the y-intercept. So for our slope, we can just pick 2 points. We can go ahead and go up 1, 2, and then to the left 1. So our slope would be 2 over -1, which is -2. You could also have -2 over 1, which would be -2 as well. Because the line crosses the y-axis at 0, 3, the y-intercept is 3. So the linear function is y equals -2x plus 3. Now we have an additional example, so you can pause the video and try it on your own, or you may follow along. Use the graph or table to write a linear function that relates y to x. So for number 1, the first thing we're going to do is we need to find our slope and our y-intercept. So for our slope, we need to look at 2 points, so we can just pick 2 points and do a rise over run. So our rise would be up 1, and then our run would be over 1, 2 to left, which is -2. So our slope is 1 over -2, which is -1/2. And now for our y-intercept, we cross the y at -1, so our y-intercept is -1. So our equation is going to be y equals -1/2 x minus 1. Now for number 2, we're first going to plot our points. So we're going to plot our points, and first we have -2, 2. So we're going to go -2, 2. And then we have -1, 2. So -1, 2. And then we have 0, 2. And we have 1, 2. You can see that all of our points are in a line, and they all are going to be on y equals 2. So our equation is going to be y equals 2. Don't forget to fill out your notes, and remember to watch the video again if needed.